Hello everyone, welcome to my bold and beautiful update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ridge's true intentions regarding Brooke on February 19 in The Bold and the Beautiful. Brooke was happy to run into Ridge at Forrester Creations on the Wednesday, February 19 episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. She believed they should work on their relationship. Ridge argued that Brooke should handle her daughter. The downfall of Ridge was caused by one person. Ridge, Thorsten K., claimed that person was Hope, Annika Noel. He advised Brooke, Catherine Kelly Lang, to get a hold of her daughter. He stood by what he said about her. Ridge still believed Hope was to blame for Carter's, Lawrence St. Victor downfall. He reminded Brooke of the time when Hope wanted Thomas Matthew Atkinson. He hasn't forgiven her for the way she took his heart and discarded it. Hope rejected many of Thomas's proposals. She sent Thomas and Douglas, Henry Joseph Samiri, back to Europe. He hasn't seen them since then. Now, Ridge thinks Hope is using his best friend to acquire Forrester. Brooke said that Hope loved Carter. Ridge asked Brooke if Hope loved Carter the same way she loved Thomas and Finn, Tanner Novlin. Ridge feels that Hope needs to learn that it's wrong to steal from other people. Should Hope take the blame for the coup attempt? After all, it was Carter's idea. He was the one who messed with the paperwork and changed the signature. Hope only encouraged him to follow through with it. She told him that she believed in him and his ideas. Hope has it in her mind that Forrester Creations is their company. She also thinks that she's part of the family. It's as if she bought into her lies and delusions. Yet, Hope was always the enemy of the Forresters. She will always be a lousy Logan in their eyes. It doesn't matter if she changed her name tomorrow. Hope will never be able to win them over. Hell will freeze over before that happens. But is it really up to Hope to apologize to the Forresters? Also, is Brooke responsible for her daughter's actions? Ridge seems to think she's siding with Hope by remaining as the CEO of Forrester Creations. Brooke should be aware of Hope's wrongdoings. Maybe she could talk some sense into her. If one person can get through to Hope, it's her mom. Brooke should do it before she falls off into the deep end. On February 19, 2025, The Bold and the Beautiful delivered another emotional roller coaster, particularly when it comes to Ridge Forrester's ever-complex feelings toward Brooke Logan. Ridge has always been a character driven by passion, history, and an undeniable connection to the people around him, especially Brooke. But on this particular day, the audience was left wondering, what does Ridge really want from Brooke? Ridge Forrester has been through many phases in his relationship with Brooke. Their story is filled with ups and downs, passionate reconciliations, and devastating breakups, not to mention the legacy of their deep, intertwined family histories. So when Ridge finds himself face-to-face with Brooke in recent episodes, his emotions are never simple, and his desires are layered with years of longing, resentment, regret, and hope. What Ridge truly wants from Brooke goes beyond a mere reconciliation. It's more profound and rooted in both his past and his future. 1. Validation of his own feelings. At the core of Ridge's complicated relationship with Brooke, one undeniable truth is his need for validation. Ridge has always been an emotional, impulsive character, and he thrives on connection. From his marriage to Taylor to his tumultuous ties with Brooke, he's never been one to back down from his feelings, even when they aren't always in his best interest. On February 19, viewers saw a Ridge who is still unsure of his emotional landscape. He's been hurt by Brooke's past actions, perhaps her betrayals, her complicated love triangle with Bill Spencer, or her inability to always stand by him when it mattered most. But deep down, Ridge wants Brooke to confirm that the love they shared, the one that kept pulling them together and apart, still has a place in her heart. He seeks reassurance, not necessarily that they will go back to the way things were, but that she can understand why he made the decisions he did, and why they both matter to one another. 2. A return to the connection they once had. There's an undeniable chemistry between Ridge and Brooke, one that has sparked everything from sweet love scenes to fiery arguments. Through it all, though, there's an undercurrent of nostalgia for the relationship they once had. Ridge longs for the ease and joy they used to share. Those moments when everything seemed perfect between them. He's not asking for perfection, but he wants Brooke to acknowledge the bond they once shared. On February 19, Ridge might not come right out and say it, but in his eyes, his actions, and his words, there's a longing for the kind of closeness that once made their connection special. Perhaps it's his way of saying, can we not throw all of that away? Can we not forget the love we've built, the children we've had together, and all of the good times we've shared? Ridge's desire is not so much to erase the pain, but to find a way to remember the happiness and tenderness that once existed between them. 3. An understanding of his own heart. Ridge's heart is a maze of contradictions. His love for Brooke has always been complicated by his feelings for Taylor, and as the years have passed, his understanding of what he truly wants has become more muddled. February 19th offered a glimpse into this confusion as Ridge tried to make sense of his emotions. One of the things Ridge may really want from Brooke is a deeper understanding of his own heart. There's a part of him that knows he needs closure, but at the same time, he may be looking to Brooke for clarity about his own feelings. Maybe he's not entirely sure whether he's still in love with her or whether he's chasing an illusion from his past. But as always, Ridge turns to Brooke for that insight. He hopes that she can help him come to terms with his emotions. After all, they've known each other for so long, and there's a familiarity in their connection that may offer him the answers he's been seeking. 4. An opportunity for redemption. Ridge has made mistakes in his life, and Brooke is often caught in the wake of his decisions. But despite the years of heartbreak and disappointment, Ridge still believes that he can redeem himself. On February 19, his desire to find redemption is clear in the way he approaches Brooke. Perhaps he's not seeking forgiveness so much as an opportunity to show her that he's learned from his past mistakes. He wants to prove that he can be the man she once loved, maybe even the man she deserts. Ridge's quest for redemption might not be about grand gestures or dramatic reconciliations, but rather about showing Brooke that he's capable of changing, growing, and being the partner she needs. What Ridge wants is not simply forgiveness, but the chance to show that his love for her has evolved and that he's ready to offer a healthier, more fulfilling relationship, should they choose to rebuild together. 5. A place in her life moving forward. In a world where both Ridge and Brooke have moved on with their lives, each surrounded by family, friends, and responsibilities, Ridge doesn't just want a nostalgic return to the past. He wants a place in Brooke's future. Whether it's as a co-parent, a confidant, or a romantic partner, Ridge desires a meaningful role in Brooke's life. This need is particularly poignant as Brooke navigates her own relationship with her children, her career, and the trials that come with it all. Ridge knows that they may not go back to the way things were, but he is hoping that, somehow, there is still a role for him in her world, whether they are together romantically or simply sharing mutual respect and understanding. In conclusion, what Ridge really wants from Brooke on February 19th is multifaceted and deeply rooted in his character's evolution. It's not just about rekindling a lost love, though that may be a part of it. It's about validation, understanding, redemption, and finding a way to continue their connection, whether as lovers, friends, or co-parents, while navigating the complexities of their lives. Ridge's desires reflect a man who has grown, who wants closure, and who, deep down, wants to know that the bond he shares with Brooke is not something that can be dismissed lightly. For Ridge, February 19th is less about winning her back, and more about discovering whether there's still something there to fight for in the future.